Let's put it all together, a look into the final months leading up to the It Ends With Us premiere. The amount of damage this woman did in 1 month? June. While I was celebrating my wedding, Justin was fighting for his life. Let me paint a picture for you. So on the 6th, Justin was hospitalized for a spinal infection. And 6 days later, Blake decided to hit him with the 1-2.
Sit through it.
But
And
listen,
just know, it's literally, this is not a bit. It's literally not done. So to be honest, what really happened is we were like, we're going to show the movie, and the studio was like, no, you're going to show 20 minutes. So we're like, no, we're going to show the movie. And they're like, it's not done. And I was like,
yeah. Blake showed an unapproved copy of the whole film when she was told she could only show 20 minutes. And that brings us to what I like to call the FU parade. At the book Bonanza, Blake paid for the travel and hotel stay for her co-star. So while it seems like they're all on her side, she paid for them to be there. And Justin's team didn't even know that they were coming. Justin's documents, notes, photos from the event. Justin let his editors know that Blake was going to be showing her film at the second day of the event as well. Then he mentions how he was uninvited. Whole thing is pretty cruel and intense. One of the editors says that he hopes that he at least likes the movie that's coming out into the world, and Justin hasn't even seen it yet. So Blake is literally showing a movie to this crowd of people that Justin has not even seen. How much did Blake pay these two for all those interviews? This next week is what I like to call What the Fuck Blake. On Monday, Blake decided, I'm hiring a new composer. And on Tuesday, she decided, I don't want Justin's name on the poster with me. The movie poster. The movie he owns the rights to. So they sent him a letter asking Justin to waive his rights to having his name credited on the movie posters so they could go ahead and print them. Are you kidding me? These are noted in the documents. Just when you think it can't get worse, Blake requests to have producer credit and gets it. But that's not where her goal was set. She wanted the PGA mark. Like many of you, I didn't know what that was, so I had to look it up. It's given to producers that have performed most of the producing duties on a film. The mark also determines which producers are eligible for PGA awards. Other award organizations also use this for eligibility, like the Academy Motion. And what it means is it indicates that the producer made major decisions of the film, including the production, budget, and legal. And Blake, you sure did try, didn't you? When you think it can't get worse, oh, it did. Oh, it did. Blake requested Justin send a letter to the PGA team saying that she should get this PGA mark. After everything she's done to this man, are you kidding me? You want a recommendation letter from him? Girl. Here's the email about the poster. Here's her getting her producer credit. And they noted she wasn't eligible for a PGA mark. So Lively reached out to Sony to request that Justin and Heath write these letters. When they declined, as one would do so, she was mad and said that not sending the letter meant that any goodwill left was gone now. Like, is that a threat? So Heath reaches out to Blake trying to just discuss this person to person. And all of a sudden, Blake knows how to send short texts. She's like, I want receipts. You will text me so I have evidence to manipulate. He respects her decision and continues about his conflictions about giving her a letter recommendation. This girl's response, you can send the letters to me, or key part here, the PGA team that she's already been talking with. So when did you start talking to them, Blake? Because Heath texted you not even a week after you got your producer credit. So how long has this been going on, Blake? She really wants an award for all of this, you guys. And the nail in the coffin, because I know you're all rooting, saying, don't do it, like I was. They sent the letter. She got her way again. July 1st, Justin was locked out of any movie edits and was only able to make notes as a studio, not as a director. Here's text with Justin stating, I have not seen the lock cut of the film. Evidently, it's been worked on more and she's been mixing. I'm getting to give notes as a studio today, not as a director. Very hard, but I'm okay. July 2nd, Justin found out from Sony that their marketing budget was going to end up being higher than expected because of Maximum Effort. Originally, when they hired on Maximum Effort, Blake Lively told Justin that they would do it for free, for the family. But guess what? It wasn't free for the family because he ended up smacking on their fees and everything. Justin has the text in his timeline with Blake where he says, "I'm going to push maximum effort." And she says, "It's me and Ryan and Blake. We work for free for the family." July 11th, Blake Lively had the press that Justin had scheduled canceled. She did not want him doing it. July 15th, Justin found out that Ryan had been calling his agent at WME saying that he was a terrible person and to let him go. During the call with Justin's agent, he also reiterated that Justin is not welcome at the movie premiere of his own movie. July 17th, he got to do a press for It Ends With Us pop-up show. Justin's PR team notes that he was in a daze during this pop-up show because of all the stress from Ryan constantly calling his agent. July 22nd, we had the Deadpool Wolverine premiere, and that's when Ryan was also talking to WME agent about Justin again. Don't forget that some of the cast went to the premiere as well. The next day, Justin was told not to attend the premiere of It Ends With Us or Blake was going to boycott it and not attend. This is at the point where Justin reached out to his agent and they had to get a crisis plan ready to go because they knew like, hey, something's up. They keep gearing up more and more as the premiere gets closer. We need a crisis team. So that's when he had his first meeting with Tag and eventually signed on to him. Not that day, but we'll get to it. July 26th, Justin stood up for himself and said, "No, we are going to the premiere. It's our movie. We will be there." Thank God he finally stood up for himself. Ugh. Justin believed that the likelihood of her boycotting was very low considering that she was heavily promoting the film, so he was just hoping for the best. July 30th, Blake requested that all of the cast do their interviews separately from Justin, and Justin's team was like, "Hey, that's not a good idea. People are going to pick up on that." The next day, that's exactly what happened. Everyone noticed, and comments started rolling in. Where's Justin? Why is everyone doing press except for Justin? Why is his separately from everyone? What's going on? And that's when the articles started rolling. But July 31st, something else happened. The announcement of Blake Brown Beauty. Blake Brown drowned out the noise about the separation between Justin and the cast. While Justin signed on with Tag to save his career, Blake was promoting her hair care line at a pop-up event. Blake Brown Beauty coming out what day? August 4th. And that day is very important. August 3rd, Blake did a pop-up event for Betty Buzz. And then August 4th, Blake Brown. This is when it all starts making sense. So August 3rd, Blake did a pop-up event for Betty Buzz. Then the following day, Blake Brown was released. Guess what happened 2 days after her release? The movie premiere, where Justin was in the basement. And the day before the premiere, they did a whole cast interview without Justin. Now here's my opinion, and this is all alleged, so take it for a grain of salt. But I think that the reason that Blake needs this protection order, and it's not going to be the last one, is because then we're going to find out that Blake and Ryan had an entire marketing plan to promote all of her products during this movie press tour. That's why she didn't want Justin around, because how are you going to promote your products if you have two people right there, and also one with better hair? The claim that all of this has damaged her reputation and damaged her businesses would be thrown out the water so fast. And that's why she needs this protection order, because we're going to find out she wasn't damaged. And in fact, she made a ton off of damaging Justin. Allegedly, but follow me for more. What do you guys think?